Pharaoh was killing the sons of Bani Israel. A nation lived in fear, and one mother held a secret. Allah inspired her. Place him in the river. Do not fear. We will return him to you. She obeyed Allah and placed him in the river. The water carried what her arms could not. Pharaoh's wife found him, and she said, "Do not kill him. He may benefit us." He refused every wet nurse. Not one could feed him. Allah was protecting what he promised. His sister guided them to his mother. She entered the palace as a stranger, and Allah restored him to her, just as he promised. Allah gave him wisdom and knowledge. He grew up inside the palace of his enemy, and they did not know. His own mother nursed him inside the palace of Pharaoh, and Allah fulfilled his promise. He entered the city while its people were heedless. He found two men fighting. He struck one, and the man died. He said, "My Lord, I have wronged myself. Forgive me." And Allah forgave him. A man came running. "The chiefs are plotting to kill you. Escape." He fled alone, without provisions. He said, "My Lord, guide me to the right way." After leaving Egypt, Musa, peace be upon him, turned toward Madyan, trusting that Allah would guide him. When he reached the well of Madyan, he found a crowd watering their flocks. Nearby stood two women holding back their flock away from the crowd. So Musa, peace be upon him, watered their flock for them, a simple act of kindness, expecting nothing in return. Then he turned toward the shade and said, "My Lord, indeed, I am in need of whatever good you send down to me." Soon, one of the women came to him. "My father invites you," she said. And Musa, peace be upon him, followed her. Musa, peace be upon him, had completed his term. He was traveling with his family. In the dark of night, he saw fire in the direction of the mountain. He said, "Wait here. Perhaps I will bring you news from it." When he came to it, he found a bush radiating divine light, burning, but not consumed. He was called from the blessed place, from the tree. "O Musa, indeed I am Allah, Lord of all the worlds." He was commanded, "Throw your staff." He saw it moving as if it were a snake. He turned in flight and looked not back. Then Allah said, "Go, you and Harun, to Pharaoh. Indeed, he has transgressed. Speak to him with gentle words, so that perhaps he may take heed or fear Allah." They walked until they found him and stood before Pharaoh and delivered the message of Allah. "Indeed, we are messengers of the Lord of the worlds." Pharaoh said, "This is nothing but magic, a skilled magician who wants to drive you out of your land. So what do you advise?" Every skilled magician was brought to Pharaoh. He said, "You will be among the nearest to me if you win." They threw their ropes and staffs. Then Musa, peace be upon him, threw his staff, and it swallowed what they had created. The magicians fell down in prostration. They said, "We believe in the Lord of Musa and Harun." Allah seized the people of Pharaoh with drought and shortage of fruits, that perhaps they would remember. Then Allah sent upon them the flood. covering the land with destruction. Yet even after this mighty sign, they refused to believe. Then Allah sent the locusts. They swept across the land, devouring everything in their path. Yet they still refused to believe. Then came the lice, then the frogs covering the land, sign after sign. Yet they still refused to believe. And then Allah turned their water to blood, differentiated signs. Yet they were an arrogant people. Every time they were punished, Pharaoh said, "Remove this from us and we will believe." But when it was removed, he broke his promise. Pharaoh sent gatherers to the cities. He pursued them with his army at sunrise, an overwhelming force. Musa, peace be upon him, said, "No, indeed with me is my Lord. He will guide me." Then Allah revealed to him, "Strike the sea with your staff." And it split. Each part was like a mighty mountain, and we brought the others to that place. Pharaoh and his army followed them, and the sea closed over them. We drowned them, all of them. Allah called to Musa, peace be upon him, directly, "Come to me for 40 nights." And he left his people behind. 40 days, no Musa. Samiri melted their gold, shaped a calf, and they worshipped it. Harun warned them, "O my people, you are only being tested." They refused, but he did not join them. Before Musa even descended, Allah told him what happened. His people had gone astray. Please subscribe to